I haven't done one of these in a while. Bamsmackpow is back. Or at least this is just the first article I've seen from them and my good friend, Michael Patterson. I haven't seen a lot from them in a while, but they decided to rank every single superhero film from 2025. Yes, I know what you're thinking. That's dumb because it was only 4. Well, they did it anyway. And I'm about to go through this list. I'm about to give my 2 cents on this list and just see the reasoning why they rank these movies where they are. And then I'll give you my ranking after. My ranking might surprise you, but I'll give you my ranking after. So if you're new here, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching elsewhere, like this video, share it around, all of that good stuff. And welcome to Geek Drum's movie and TV reviews. Welcome, one and all. Let's just jump right into this thing because I'm not excited. I don't like the site. They became We Got This Covered. Guys. That's all that is. They became We Got This Covered. But let's just see. Okay, so as you can see, it's from Michael Patterson. This was published on the 18th, 2 days ago. Every 2025 superhero movie ranked from worst to best. And also, it's only been 4, so this list is actually why not just rate every single movie that's come out this year? That would make more sense to me, but whatever, whatever. And of course, the first image they use is of David Cornsweat. It says it's been quite the year for superhero movies. On one hand, we've had plenty of great offerings from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which marked its 17th year in existence, with the likes of Captain America: Brave New World, Thunderbolts, The Fantastic Four: First Steps, and not forgetting Disney Plus shows Daredevil, Born Again, and Ironheart 2. Speaking of existence, James Gunn and Peter Safran's DC Universe officially came into existence this year, with Superman flying onto the big screen this summer. Although not the billion-dollar phenomenons that they once were, times have changed. Of course, times have changed. Everybody knows that. Superhero movies still make up a large portion of each year's biggest releases. That was certainly the case in 2025, even if there were some unanticipated underperformers. And hey, money isn't everything. We're not here to talk about that. And what we are here to do is figure out which of this year's comic book-based superhero movies were the very best that 2025 has to offer. With that, let's rank them. At number 4. Of course they put this at number 4. And honestly, I can understand this. This was not my favorite movie of the year, but let's see why. You're probably not too surprised to see Captain America: Brave New World kicking things off. The film had a rough time with critics, partially due to the multitude of reshoots, leaving part of it feeling like multiple movies spliced together into one. And it's true, it doesn't have the smoothness of the 3 previous Captain America movies, and Sam Wilson's debut as the Star-Spangled Man deserved better than that. I can agree with that, Michael. I can agree with that. But as a standalone movie removed from the franchise, Brave New World has its merit. Marvel Studios has struggled throughout the multiverse saga, with a number of recent movies disappointing. But even with Brave New World's faults, it's still a mostly competent movie that doesn't outstay its welcome or pass things out with questionable, unfunny jokes. There is potential there, and Anthony Mackie sells it well, delivering a gripping performance as the titular hero. I will admit that the Red Hulk twist would have worked far better if every piece of marketing for the movie hadn't spoiled it. I will agree with that. But for what it was a pretty damn fun spectacle to behold, and honestly, Harrison Ford commanded the screen every time that he was on it. So we cannot fault it for that either. Overall, it's a solid movie that had the potential for greatness. I understand that. I would not put this at number 3. Maybe I would put this. I don't know. Maybe I will put this at number 3. Maybe this is in the exact order that I would put it. Honestly, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't. Maybe this is the exact order I would put. Michael, maybe you didn't piss me off this time. Maybe you didn't. Number 3, Superman. There was a lot riding on the success of Superman. James Gunn and Peter Safran's DC Universe needed the film to succeed in order to tell the next chapter in the DCU's cinematic legacy. Could it build a franchise on the world's most recognizable hero? I can't talk this morning. Thankfully, the answer to that question is a resounding yes. The Gun Director movie is a hopeful opener for the franchise on so many levels. For one, it's a damn good movie, thrilling audiences with its high-impact sequences, beautifully shot flight scenes, and absolutely charming performance from the brilliant David Cornsweet. I mean it when I say that he's everything we could ever want from a Clark Kent / Superman star, and he delivers in spades, nailing the dichotomy between the two personalities of the hero. It's also a film that teaches us all the important lessons that life itself often forgets to, reminding us of the importance of hope, love, decency, kindness, truth, and justice. It's everything that the world needs right now and so much more. It does occasionally venture too far into the Guardians of the Galaxy territory, and not all of the jokes land, but to call Superman anything less than a triumph would simply be untrue. We can't wait to see more of Cornsweet's Man of Steel in the not too distant future. See, this is where we differ. I would put this in front of Thunderbolts. But I mean, it's fair. It's still number 2. The Fantastic Four First Steps is number 2. Marvel's first family triumphantly made their way to the MCU in 2025's The Fantastic Four First Steps, instantly serving up a plate full of good old-fashioned adventures. It breaks from the MCU's typical format, adopting a classic Golly G-like style to storytelling, helping in no small part by its retro-futuristic setting. The Fantastic Four have had multiple big screen appearances before now, but what makes First Steps easily the best of them is how it captures the essence of its quartet of superheroes. This is Marvel's first family, and the heroes are quite literally a family. That's the film's strength, leaning on how much Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm all love each other, and that serves as the perfectly warm, loving environment for little Franklin Richards to be born into. The aforementioned retro-futuristic setting, it also leans into uniqueness as well, portraying this as a one-of-a-kind superhero project with director Matt Shankman, and successfully bringing the originality he brought to WandaVision back for this one. That and the fact that it nails the sheer size and scale of Galactus as a threat makes this one of Marvel's finest in years. I can agree with that. You know, I'd honestly switch out Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. They could go back and forth. I guess this is fair. I'm being nice to you, Michael. Remember that. I'm being nice to you. I'm being so very nice to you. Remember that. Thunderbolts, number 1. There are surprises, and then there are surprises. The latter is what Thunderbolts delivered when it quickly became one of the best films of the year upon its release in May. This one wasn't on anyone's radar until the Super Bowl trailer was released online, giving us all just a glimpse of the heart that this apparent Suicide Squad-esque crew were about to bring. And boy, did they bring it. Thunderbolt centers on villains and anti-heroes who are struggling at life, all feeling like outcasts, but when they are granted a shot at redemption, they take it with both hands, becoming unlikely heroes in the process. We all knew that it would be a good time, as most of these characters have provided us with at least some of the MCU's most entertaining moments. Sebastian Stan's Bucky Barnes has long been a fan favorite, while Florence Pugh's Yelena Belova has become a real breakout star of the multiverse saga. But what we didn't expect, what we didn't see coming, was a surprisingly beautiful way it handled unexpectedly serious subject matter, with the essential storyline showing us all that we aren't defined by our struggles. It's really something, and there is one scene in particular that has instantly inserted itself among the very best moments in the franchise's long and storied history for just how beautiful it is. Thunderbolts is the sum of its parts. It's funny, it's strange, it's weird, it's beautiful, it's wild, it's deceptively deep. It's brilliant. You all put that together and you get one of the best darn superhero movies of 2025. I cannot disagree with him on that. Like I said, they are interchangeable. I cannot disagree with the man on that. They are very interchangeable. But guys, let me know how you would rank these films. Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's have a discussion about this. And are you excited for the superhero films that we have coming? And I mean, I know I am. Spider-Man, Supergirl, Avengers Doomsday. Like, we have some bangers coming this year as well. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe. Become a channel member today. If you're seeing this on any other social media platform, like and follow and share the video around, and I greatly appreciate it. Until next time.